hear you. I hear you all. Good morning, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day from Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Priya is being something else this morning. So I just was driving by Cameron and Zabu, and I figured they're definitely good ones to start with on Valentine's Day. Morning, Cynthia. Morning, Noor. So here's Cameron. Priya's really giving him heck today, so you can see his scratch marks in the dirt trying to get to her. Boo-boo. And Boo's just being as chill as always. Oh my. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It is a very chilly morning. We got spoiled for 2 days having 70s and 80s. And now it's back in the 40s. We also got a ton of rain yesterday. Cooled everything way down. Hi, baby. Hello. So this is Zabu, our female white tiger. She lives in here with Cameron, our male lion. They were raised together from a very young age to create white ligers, which thankfully they never did. We don't believe in breeding for life in cages. So when they came to us, they were fixed so that they could stay together, which is why Cameron doesn't have a mane. And they are very excited this morning. Almost breakfast time. So I've been telling you all for a week now, because Nabisco's officially been on vacation for a week, that we would stop and say hello to him. Got rained out yesterday. It's our beautiful morning view of the lake, Tiger Lake. It's Max and Marianne are across the way. The bridge is where Hoover and Seth are. You can watch all of them at bigcatcams.com. So I feel like Priya's probably gonna chase me. She's got that look in her eye. Hi, Priya. Running. Oh, it's soggy on this end. She's like, I'm not running through that. Oh, and she got distracted by that vulture. You get him, Priya. You get him. So anyway, we are going to head over to Nabisco. Yesterday we put the 3 cougar cubs back together. They're cubs in our eyes, but they're actually 13 years old. So Artemis has a benign fatty mass that was removed, thankfully, and she's healing pretty good. So her and the boys got reunited yesterday. That was live, so you can watch that at facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout. Yep, we'll do a little drive-by of Nikita here. Can you see her peeking over? Hi, Nikki! Happy Valentine's Day, lady! You look very pretty in the sun. Alright, we're on a mission. Can't let anyone distract me or you guys still won't see Nabisco. Passing by Natalia, and here's Armani. Hi, Armani! Got some cute Valentine's Day enrichment. If you guys follow us on Instagram, I run our Instagram channel, instagram.com/bigcatrescue, or I mainly only use it on the app on my phone, but we have lots of Valentine's Day photos scheduled to post all day long. There's Manny. We might backtrack for some of these guys, but there's Little Biscuit! Hi! Hi, little man! So Nabisco is our youngest bobcat on property. Hi, cuties! And this was his very first time on Funcation. And Funcation, I'll just kind of show you, is a 22,000 square foot enclosure with lots of big platforms, lots of new toys. There's tunnels and dens. and he has just had a great time. Watching him run full speed has been really, really fun. He's just doing so good. I need to move my cart out of Marie's way here real quick. Roadblock! Good morning! Happy Valentine's Day! Here's Mr. Beecher, so let me get my cart out of the roadway so people can pass by. And then we'll get back over to Mr. Biscuit. Hi, Nabisco! So he's just been so cute. He, you know, at first he looked like he didn't want to come out of the back section that we first put him in. And I thought he was going to be intimidated by the cubs that live next door. So some big cougars, which you might be able to see. It looks like probably one of the boys up on their platform over there. And about 10 minutes after I shut off the live last Thursday for Nabisco going on Funcation, he just shot right out into the open air section and hasn't looked back since. So he's figured out that these are his feeding lockouts over here. No, Mrs. Claus and Nabisco haven't lived together for many, many months. At some point, we were a little worried maybe he had a seizure because he's been prone to having seizures, and she attacked him and really beat him up bad. She could have killed him. So they have been living next door to each other but separate. And so he came on Funcation alone. He's been having a good time, but he'll often be found sitting like as close to the cougar cubs as he can, which are over there, just staring at them. And then I've seen him a couple times all the way down where you see the memorial sign there, staring at Manny, of all things. So yeah, I do have a cat at home and I have 2 dogs. I feel like they're used to it at this point. We always remove our shoes before going in the house. So nothing too, nobody like gives us crazy looks like, where have you been? They do guilt us for leaving so often though. I do feel bad about that sometimes. Oh, he's such a brave boy. All right, where'd Beecher go? Where's Mr. Beecher? Using his camouflage. Okay. Oh, Cyrus is back there. Hi, Cyrus! He's up on his platform, trilling at us. Hi, Cyrus! Hi! I have to swim to you. You can see how much rain we had. There's Hutch. Hi, Hutch! Happy Valentine's Day, boys. All my favorite boys in this section. Got Nabisco over here. We got Hutch Serval, Cyrus Caracal, and Beecher, who's a Savannah cat. Aw, buddy, you starting to play with your water bowl too? Hi. Hi, cutie pie. It's funny you say that, Diana, that you live 5 minutes from here and need to come see us. It's really amazing to me. I will talk to people from all over the world that have heard of Big Cat Rescue, and yet I'll go across the street to like order Chipotle and the workers in there will be like, where is that? It's literally across the street. Thank you, Marge, for your donation. So for some reason, locals don't realize that right in the middle of all this development still sits our sanctuary. Mr. Hutch. Always showing me your curly tail. Always showing that curly tail. Such a sweet boy. I can still hear Cyrus. Alright, I'll swim to ya. I have one leaky boot, so it'll make the rest of my day real fun. Alright, I'm coming. Where'd you go? Oh, over there. That's good, it's drier over there. I'm coming, silly. There we go. Hi, Cyrus. Hi, sir. Good morning, handsome. Good morning, handsome. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. This is Cyrus Caracal. Cyrus, Chaos, and Zucari. Zucari is a serval, Chaos is another caracal. They were rescued from a place in Ohio that was using them to breed for the pet industry and probably the Savannah cat industry. Living in a basement in Ohio. And they were both scared and very hissy and mean when they got here. We tried to put Chaos and Cyrus back together in case they did like each other and wanted to live together. They definitely didn't. Yeah, so we don't make them share space here. Cyrus has really come out of his shell, but Chaos, not as much. She has definitely improved, but she's not this rubby, trilling, look at me kind of a cat the way Cyrus is. She's still equally beautiful though. She's very good at operant conditioning, but Cyrus is a terror. He's like acts like a true caracal. If you try to toss something in the cage, he just flies through the air to catch it. The amazing thing about caracals, they're native to Africa, and they can, yeah, and some parts of India as well, and they can literally catch birds out of the sky. You're so silly. You're so silly. Yes, you are. Oh, I heard Hutch climb his platform. So silly. So Hutch has really started enjoying this tall platform he has over here. Hi, sir. He's like, don't forget about me. I'm still here. Hi, cutie. You stay up there, though. You're so cute. You're just so cute. If you're referring to the tiger that was found in an abandoned house in Houston, no, we are not taking that. We got just flooded with people asking that, and I wish it was that simple. It's definitely not, but luckily and thankfully that tiger has found a new home at Black Beauty Ranch, which is a great facility, so that is all taken care of at this point. When something horrible like that happens and the whole country freaks out about it, all we can do is just hope that all these people that contacted us and were willing to say, hey, go save this animal, will start supporting the Big Cat Public Safety Act. That's a bill that we hope to get passed into law. Hi, cutie. Yeah, tell them, say make the call the wild. Go to bigcatact.com and be the voice for these guys. No one should ever have to find a tiger living in a small cage being completely abandoned and neglected in America. They're not native to here. They shouldn't be here. They're meant to be free. They're not pets. Alright, Marie's on the meds path. So we do, of course, appreciate everyone contacting us about that tiger, but now we hope all those same people will start contacting their legislators and say that that's not right. This is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Thank you, Donna, for your donation. Really appreciate that. We're one of the world's largest accredited sanctuaries. We are a nonprofit, so tickets that you purchase to come see the cats for guided tours, any merchandise that you purchase, your donations, all of that goes to the care of these cats. And if you shop at catrescue.biz, that's Carol's site, that money goes towards changing laws for these cats. And if you can't do the Call of the Wild because you're not in the US, please go to catlaws.com. There's a lot of other ways that you can help there. All right, I'm swimming back to shore. Yeah, let's see if Beecher's around yet. Oh my goodness, you're on your platform too. I never get to see you up there. Never get to see you up there. Hi, cutie pie. This is still Cyrus. He's just following me around his enclosure. Where's Beach Boy? Where's Beecher? Let's go find him. Let's go find that Beecher. Thank you again. I just missed who donated that, but thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys. I try to go live most days that I'm here, or anytime that we're doing something new or interesting. Here's that boy. Hi. This is Beecher. Hi, cutie pie. Yeah, still good morning. Thank you, Carol, for your donation. Yeah, Beecher says thank you and happy Valentine's Day. Smell on the camera. Yeah. Smell on the camera. Hi, cute boy. Hi, cute boy. You watching birds and squirrels? So Beecher's a Savannah cat. He has one of those typical stories where somebody thought he'd make a great pet. He's a mix between a domestic cat and an African serval. And I think the owner gave it about almost over 2 years worth of trying to make it work. He's just too wild. Not meant to live in a house. So you can read his story and we have about 60 cats on 67 acres here. And you can learn about all of them at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Yeah, you tell them, say, learn my story, and then tell others. Learn my story and then go tell others. Yeah, such a good boy. I didn't bring treats, I'm sorry. I'm not feeding today. I don't know if you can see Nabisco just running back and forth in the background. Yeah, do you like your new biscuit neighbor? You get him for one more week. And I don't know if it's official, but I think Nabisco might be going home after Funcation to a different enclosure on property. Thank you, Mickey, for your donation. I don't know if it'll officially happen, but I heard that there were plans to get him in a slightly larger enclosure. All right, well, that's Beecher heading out. Let's see if we can find Chaos. There she is. Miss Chaos. Hi, Pumpkin. Hey, lady. And then you can see Cyrus behind her and hear Cyrus behind her. They can see each other, but they can't interact or get to each other. Okay, she's trying not coming to you. You can come to me. Hi. Yeah, that's the girl I know. This is Chaos. Oh, getting blasted by sunrise. Pretty girl. Yeah. Beautiful girl. And that's what we get from her. That's Diablo calling. Diablo's another Savannah cat. That splashing noise you hear is Cyrus. You're not supposed to like water. You're just over there splashing. Most of our cages, or pretty much all of our cages, they all have dry areas. Like you can see Beecher's got kind of a moat around his enclosure, but his enclosure is dry. All of the cats have sections that are much higher ground, so the water drains out. Some of our silly cats just still tromp around in the soaked areas. I doubt we'll see Diablo. How about we see if Sundari maybe is out. Here's Biscuit again. Hi, silly boy. Let me go see your bigger, scarier neighbors. Let's see if Sundari's out yet. But being cold and wet, she's probably still in her den. Oh, there she is. Hi, lady. This is Sundari. She's a beautiful leopard. She's actually 22 years old. In the wild, most big cats would live maybe 10 to 12 years. She lives at a sanctuary with vet care and keepers that watch her constantly. So she is like double what they would normally be. You're blown out by the pretty sun. Yeah. Beautiful girl. She's very, very goofy. She loves to play with her feet and her tail. She's our sweet old lady. Armani is also, she's 21 right now, will be 22 this year. We have a lot of cats that are either close to 20 or over 20. Our oldest cat on property at the moment is Tigerlily Bobcat, who's 23. She'll be 24 in a couple months. And we feed every morning between 8 and 9 a.m., so that's why the cats are extra pacey. If I come out about 10-15 minutes after everybody's eaten, they're all either hiding in dens, ready to sleep the day away, so you don't get to see as many cats. And they all have their morning routines. Captive cats, you know, unfortunately don't have all that room to roam. In the wild, they'd roam hundreds of square miles. So in captivity, we have to work really, really hard to make sure that they can get their energy out and not get bored. Yeah, the leopards are amazing at operant conditioning. They definitely, though, they can be tricky for a lot of trainers that aren't really experienced because they will try to train you. They're that smart. They'll just start doing commands without you asking them to. So you kind of have to slow the situation down and reset with them. You can learn all about our operant conditioning program at bigcatrescue.org/operant-conditioning. I believe there's even some videos that show that, as well as some of the videos I've put out recently at dailybigcat.com. You can go to the Brittany on the Go playlist, and those are all the GoPro videos that I've been doing, thanks to Peggy and her generous donation of a GoPro. So here's Manny. Manny Jaguar. He's our only Jaguar here. He's very intense in the morning, along with in the afternoon and in the evening. And he doesn't realize that the feeder that's coming is not the one that's going to feed him. Manny! He has this huge enclosure that goes all the way over there where you see that den. But he is tunnel vision in the morning when it comes to breakfast. I've actually posted a GoPro video of feeding him breakfast in the morning, so you can get a closer look at him for that. Yes, Leanne. The channel that Carol and Lauren and I contribute all of our videos to is dailybigcat.com. BigCatTV.com is all Afton. Those are her really produced, really cute videos with music and subtitles and things like that. Whereas like all the live videos that Carol and I do, her daily updates, my GoPro videos, Lauren's 360 videos, we've tried to encourage Devin to share his videos on our actual proper channels and not his own channel. So he does have a playlist on there as well. So we're trying to get more of his videos up there, that way they actually benefit the cats. Running. Nabisco again. So that's dailybigcat.com. And then there's several playlists. You'll see all of my live videos go there. Deb does a wonderful job of putting a splash screen on those and getting those set up there. And yeah, the short link is dailybigcat.com. And then Afton's mega channel is bigcattv.com. And those literally have hours and hours and hours, days worth of videos that you can watch of the cats. Hi! You were just patiently waiting on breakfast. Hi, Rotten. Did you decide to take over this side? So Aries was up on the platform. This is Orion. So Artemis is in that middle section, right in the center of the screen, up on a platform. So they're waiting on breakfast. Yeah, those are our 2 official YouTube channels. Gonna do a slow drive-by. And then here's Sheena. Sheena had her sweet 16th birthday this month. Hi, Sheena! Everyone's super ready for breakfast, so at this point, if I walk up to them, they're gonna be super let down that I didn't bring breakfast. Here's Servie. So you can tell we have a lot of African servals here. For some reason, people think that because they're smaller, they can be domesticated. And they typically find out quickly that that's very wrong. Or they're held in captivity in order to produce Savannah cats, because that's a very expensive industry. They go through a lot of cats, because even if you can breed a wild cat with a domestic cat, the kittens don't always come out exotic looking, so they are usually disposed of. The idea behind Savannahs is that they have the exotic look, but they have the demeanor of a house cat, and they usually come out the opposite. And that's assuming if they breed that the wild cat doesn't kill the domestic cat they're trying to breed with. So it's a really nasty industry. All right, so I was gonna end, you can spot Kilona's over there in her lockout. Mess with her before breakfast because I don't like to get her freaked out. But I was going to see if Tigerlily was around. Everybody tends to know her as the cat with the heart-shaped nose, so that seems appropriate for Valentine's Day. If you guys are just joining, we've spent quite a bit of time already. We've seen, we started out with Cameron and Zabu and Priya, actually. Hi, Lilly. Look at that bobcat tail. She's looking for feeders. They come from the other direction. Let's see if she comes around. And then we've seen Nabisco and Hutch and Cyrus and Beecher. We saw Chaos. We heard Diablo. Oh, she snuck up this way. Where are you going, little lady? Hi, princess. This is Tigerlily Bobcat. Hi, sugar. You gonna tell everyone happy Thanksgiving? Happy Valentine's Day. You probably wish it was Thanksgiving, because then you'd get a hen. Yes. All right, here, let me take a step back. Make me feel safer. You're such a firecracker. You're such a firecracker, my girl. You got a little soggy last night, didn't you? little wet down her back there. Probably coming in and out of the den. Alright. See if we can go back here. It's pretty wet back there. I don't want to encourage her to go back there. So we've seen lots of cats today. We did a little drive-by with Sundari and Manny as well. So I'll list all the cats that we saw as soon as this live feed ends. She's on the move today. Where are you going? So we can at least see Dryden. Hi Dryden! Handsome boy! I think I might make a GoPro post for the first time with some of the recordings that I've done with Kelowna and Dryden so far. They're still very hit or miss. No two sessions have really been the same. Out of 6 times coming out to work with them, I've probably had 3 times that went pretty successful with both of them. Whereas Kelowna is really, really tough and really is not trusting still at this point. So if there's like a work group in the area or someone making too much noise, she just won't participate. Hi, sir. You want to say hi to everyone? Yes, my handsome man. My handsome boy. I know. I try not to come up to you if I don't have something to give you, but you can't get that spoiled. They love paper enrichment. This is Dryden Bobcat. Him and Kelowna both really like paper enrichment. So if I don't come out to do operant with them, I've been trying to bring them little treats like that. There goes Lilly again. I love trying to spot her in all of her ferns. So if I've missed any questions that people have asked that our awesome moderators weren't able to help you with, when I get back to my desk, I'll go through all the comments and reach out to you with answers. So I want to thank everybody for joining today. I wish I had a cat to show you while well, there's Kelowna running around over there. There's your glimpse of Kelowna. But thank you so much to the 5 people that donated today and everyone who shared this feed. That's such an easy, free way to support the cats, is sharing these feeds, because that helps us reach more people. It kind of alerts Facebook that something interesting is happening, and it really opens us up to reach more people. So I appreciate everybody who has shared this. And if anything else interesting goes on today, I'll try to bring it to you live. Otherwise, I will see all of you guys next week. Thank you so much. Hope you all have an awesome Valentine's Day. Everybody take care, and make sure you follow our Instagram today. You'll see lots of cute photos that came out of the Valentine's Day enrichment.